Okay, so let's get ready to draw some lighting positions over here in the light lab. And the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set up a couple of things. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is go ahead and create a new layer. Right now, one wants to be careful and not don't ever duplicate a layer. If you duplicate a layer, you wind up bringing everything over from a previous layer. If you just go ahead and click New, create a layer that's called Lighting, you can go ahead and then check it to make it the current layer. Its scale should automatically be in half-inch scale. If it's not, make sure that you change it so that it's in half-inch scale. And then I also tend to move that layer near the top. Since the lighting is going to be the most important thing on our drawings that we're going to be looking at, we want to have that piece of tracing paper higher up than everything else that we may have drawn. And don't worry if you don't have all of these other layers. This is my working drawing. And then I'm going to say OK. So now the next thing that I need to do is to make a couple of new classes, right? So if I go over and I click on my classes button, right, I need primarily, I need three new classes. The first class is going to be the class of lights, and you don't have to worry about the little abbreviation here. I use it for organization, but if I call it lights, and I'll just edit it so that we can look at it. I will tell you that it doesn't matter a whole lot. Why are you not letting me edit? Oh, I don't have you selected. There we go. How about that? And now edit, right? I'll go ahead and check use it creation. That's fine. Its fill can be none. The only thing to change is going to go ahead and make its line weight like a 0.35 so that things stay reasonably bold. And then say OK. I'm just going to say no to all. And then the next two classes that I want to make are going to be one that's called pipes and one that's called pipe center. Now I've abbreviated them or put this little LX in front of them. You may want to call them lighting pipes and lighting pipe center. And the trick with them is going to be, right, is that the lighting pipes, we want to obviously use at creation. They're going to be solid, and this light gray tends to work out pretty well, right? And then the next thing that we're going to want to do is their solid fill color and a 0.25. Right? And so then lighting center, which is just going to be the center lines in the pipe, we're going to do the same thing, except they're not going to have any fill. And we want them as thin as possible, so a 0.05 fill for those classes. And I'll pause here and then we'll come back.